Hello, welcome to my channel, Sea of Infinity. So in this video, I just want to do a quick little reading for you from the Divine Feminine Archangel Oracle deck. So if this video has found you, then I trust that it is for you. However, as always with timeless collective readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and use your own discernment. Alrighty, let's see what messages of guidance wish to come through from the archangels. All right, angels, archangels. Ooh, what messages of guidance do you have for the collective today? What messages of guidance wish to come through for the collective today? What messages of guidance wish to come through? Thank you, angels, archangels. Wow, not coming out yet, but we've got one that popped out earlier. Let's see what else wants to come out. Angels, archangels, what messages of guidance do you have for the collective? What messages of guidance wish to come out? Thank you. Alright, nothing wants to come out so far. Oh, what messages? Oh, there we go. What messages of guidance? Let's see if we can get one more. Let's see, we'll get one more. Angels, archangels. What messages of guidance wish to come through? What messages of guidance wish to come through? Angels, archangels. Let's see. What messages of guidance wish to come through? Oh, there we go. Another one flipped as well. Let's take these four. There we go. So we have 32 past lives. Visit the Akasha. Number 2, Aurora. Rise from the ashes. Number 3, Charity. Great love is on its way to you. And number 20, Earth. Balance and groundedness. Okay, so the first card, Past Lives, it comes with an affirmation. Opportunities for growth present themselves all around me. And I note as well, before I carry on, that 2s and 3s might be very resonant for you at the moment, seeming we've got, 32, 2, 3, and 20. So lots of 2s and 3s, or combinations of 2s and 3s, might be some important or sort of, resonant sign or synchronicity type numbers for you at the moment. But then, back to the past lives card. This card's kind of coming out to let you know that a personal situation that you're currently experiencing or about to experience relates to a past life type situation. So whether you kind of, feel like you're going through a sort of experience you've been through before, or you've met or are about to meet someone that, you kind of feel like you've known them forever or what have you, that there might be some sort of past life soul connection there. And so not being alarmed if certain things come to the surface that provide deeper meaning in that aspect, to kind of help you see the bigger picture of what's going on for the evolution of your soul's growth, and sort of, trusting those sort of, downloads or what have you that you receive through that. Then the next card, Aurora, and it comes with an affirmation. My future excites me. I am ready to soar to amazing heights. And so this card comes through kind of, as it says, rise from the ashes, kind of like that phoenix rising card, coming through when you're ready to allow your old identities to die, which is, great to come out as well after this sort of past lives type card as well. Kind of saying that when you're free from attachments, fresh energies will sweep in and your soul will be resurrected like the mighty phoenix. So, this sort of past life energy and the lessons and growth it's providing for your soul's journey. Once you're sort of, closed those chapters and past that energy, you're going to rise from the ashes here like a phoenix, allowing these new energies to come through for you. So, particularly if you have been through, a bit of darker times in the past, knowing that, this is like the warm sunlight rays coming through after a dark night. You're just going to, burst back into that confident light and power. And so it's encouraging you to leave the emotional baggage of the past behind as you embark on your exciting new journey. Moving forward with clarity and a light heart, so you can sparkle and shine and show the world the new chapter you're delving into. Which comes in great as well with then the next card. Charity, great love is on its way to you, is perfect to come out after that. Rising from the ashes sort of card where you're delving through older sort of past life lessons and growth, and then leaving those darker periods behind to rise from the ashes, and then the great love is this new energy coming through for you, which is so beautiful. It seems funny as well that, the card number 32 here and then 2 and 3. So it's kind of like mirrored numbers as well, kind of like your past and your future sort of mirroring each other in different ways, where you go from the dark into the light. Still you, still the 2 and the 3, but just, rearranged in a way that you're new and fresh and emboldened into a brand new chapter. And so the Archangel Charity card here comes with an affirmation: those who will love me will find me. This card's coming through to let you know that the angels of love are preparing the pathway so that you can experience a deeply satisfying love. Particularly if you have been hurt in the past, as we mentioned before, and might be a bit cautious about entering a new relationship, or allowing your heart to sort of soften and open up to that sort of loving energy. Not being afraid to burst and rise like the phoenix from the ashes here, and to relax knowing that, Archangel Charity and other angels and archangels are here to guide you through this new chapter, that it's safe to take off the armor and lay down your true feelings. Not being afraid to release that old emotional baggage, as we were saying before, and forgive as needed, release old hurts so they don't prevent you from discovering, a new, beautiful, magical chapter that you do deserve. And it doesn't, necessarily have to be a romantic relationship either. It can be, a new friend, or just the fullness of your heart being, renewed through certain passions in your life or what have you. But just that great love is on its way to you, and it's safe for you to receive. Leaving behind those older chapters, those cycling and looping through darker times, rising through from the ashes, with the newfound confidence into this new chapter where great love awaits you, which is so beautiful and magical and wonderful. A really great message from the archangels. And then moving on to the final card here, Earth, balance and groundedness. It comes with an affirmation: I feel totally balanced in mind, body, and soul. This card's coming out to remind you to ground your energy, particularly going through these sort of, chapters and what have you, and leaving behind the old and clearing out that emotional baggage and rising from the ashes and entering new love. That's a whole lot of changes going on energetically for you that can make you feel a little unbalanced at times. So remembering to stay grounded and to ground your energy as you need to give you that sort of stable force to rest upon. And allowing yourself to really stay anchored in the present moment so that you can be present with all the magic and wonder surrounding you in the present time. And so not being afraid to place your bare feet on the ground outside, touching a tree, or doing whatever sort of grounding sort of practices works for you, whether it's eating grounded foods mindfully or doing a form of meditation, but whatever helps you to feel more anchored and grounded in your energy to kind of really help you through this process. And allowing the beautiful energy of nature, of Mother Earth, to assist you in that process. So a really, really beautiful message to come out here for you from the angels and archangels. Letting you know about these sort of cycles and loops that can be related to past lives and lessons and growth for us to, overcome at this time, or previously have done or are about to embark upon. But just, being wary and mindful of that process and the downloads and sort of knowings that you receive at that time for your soul's evolution and growth, and sort of trusting those intuitive nudges and releasing, energetic baggage and ties to the past in that way as you feel called to, so that you can rise from the ashes into a brand new chapter full of confidence and light. And knowing that as you kind of, close out those older chapters, that you're moving into a bright, brand new chapter that's full of great love that's awaiting you and is on its way to you. And that you are safe and guided and protected by the angels and archangels to trust this new chapter and to open your heart and soften your heart. And that as you go through this sort of process of, of death and rebirth type, releasing old identities, rising from the ashes, letting go of certain past life, loops and karmic cycles, and releasing and clearing out energy in that way and being reborn, and stepping into new chapters with new energy that's magical and loving and wonderful, but that may be a bit newer for you to experience, as you go through this sort of journey and process. If you feel a little unbalanced or what have you, allowing yourself to anchor and become regrounded back to the earth. Allowing nature itself to help you with that energetic grounding process. And whatever sort of, grounding type techniques resonate for you, to allow yourself to really kind of ground any energy that comes up through this process back into the earth, to sort of clear up your own mind and heart space so that you can feel more anchored as you go through all these transitions. So that it allows you to be more present in the present moment with all that magic presently surrounding you and all that is to come in for you as well. You know, if you feel your mind or heart space or what have you becoming overconsumed by things that aren't, you know, benefiting your energy necessarily, not being afraid to ground that into the earth or whatever grounding techniques work for you, so you can become, you know, more calm and relaxed and anchored back down into your own energy in that way. As the sort of, you know, final tricklings of those past energies are released, and as you're reborn and being excited all the way, knowing that you're being reborn into this wonderful, bright new chapter full of love, which is so beautiful and so exciting. All right, well, I'll leave this beautiful message here for you now. But wishing you all the best along your journey. May you know, enjoy all the magic that comes your way and is in store for you. Sending you so much peace, love, light, and blessings as always. Bye.